Let's talk about something that's probably been sitting in your mind for a while. Why does it seem like some guys just smell expensive? Is it the suit, the shoes, or maybe it's that killer cologne? The truth is, cologne can either make or break your whole vibe. A cheap scent that's like wearing a knockoff designer bag, but the right cologne, that's a game changer. Stick with me till the end, everybody, and I'm going to share the fragrance secrets that'll make you smell 10 times more expensive without having to break the bank. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Number 1. The number 1 mistake that makes cologne smell cheap. Alright, let's dive in with the number 1 mistake that makes cologne smell cheap, and trust me, we've all been there. You grab a bottle off the shelf, you spray it, and then you instantly regret it because you're hit with that floor cleaner or cheap body spray scent. Do that ever happen to you? Well, here's the thing. Most cheap fragrances are overloaded with synthetic notes and they smell exactly like you'd expect fake. You know what I'm talking about. But let me break it down for you. First, there's that overly synthetic citrus. It's that sharp, almost industrial smell like someone tried to make a lemon-scented cleaning product. Not cute. Then you've got overpowering vanilla or tonka bean. Look, I love vanilla as much as the next guy, but when it's overdone, you're just going to be walking around smelling like you drowned yourself in cheap body spray. Not the vibe we're going for here. And then finally, there's that mass-market ambroxan overload. Every blue fragrance has it. It's like every guy's wearing the same exact scent. Boring. So what's the fix? Easy, go for colognes with high-quality natural extracts. Real oud, vetiver, and other luxurious ingredients will bring depth and longevity, plus they smell authentic, not like you're wearing a knockoff. Trust me, your fragrance game will be on point. Number 2, the secret of so-called quiet luxury scents. Alright, here's a little secret that I'm about to drop on you. Luxury scents aren't about shouting from the rooftops. No, they are all about that quiet elegance. Expensive colognes don't need to scream for attention, they just linger effortlessly. They evolve and they blend so seamlessly with your skin that it almost feels like the fragrance was made just for you. So what makes the luxury scents so special? Let me break it down for you. Complexity is the first thing. High-end colognes don't just hit you with one note and then call it a day. No, my friend, they've got layers. You start with the top notes, those initial bursts of freshness or spice that greet you, and then as time passes you move into the middle notes where the scent starts to change and evolve. And then finally the base notes settle in, lingering like a cozy memory. It is a whole journey, and that's what makes luxury fragrances luxurious. Next up, natural ingredients. Have you ever wondered why real oud costs a fortune? It's because it's not some synthetic knockoff, it is the real deal. When you're wearing oud, vetiver, or iris, you are rocking ingredients that have depth and richness. These aren't the kind of notes that you can replicate with cheap synthetics. When it's natural, it hits differently. And then here's where the real magic happens, subtle projection. Ever been close to someone and thought, wow, they smell amazing, but it's not overpowering? Right? That's a luxury for you. It doesn't announce itself from across the room, it whispers just enough to make people lean in, catch a whiff and wonder what you're wearing. So bottom line, a truly wealthy guy doesn't drown himself in cologne. He wears just enough to leave a lasting impression, subtle, smooth, perfectly crafted. Number 3, the cologne categories that smell expensive. Alright, let's get to the good stuff, the fragrance categories that'll have you smelling like you've got your life together. These scents aren't just nice, they scream luxury. So what's the secret? Let's break it down. Starting with number 1, oud and rose. Now this is the ultimate power couple in the fragrance world. Oud and rose, when done right, is the perfect blend of old money Middle Eastern luxury. Here's the trick: balance is key. Too much rose, you're swimming in sweetness. Too much oud, you might knock someone out. But when it's just right, you're going to smell like you've been to the finest palace and left with a suitcase full of cash. It's rich, it's exotic, and it's a total power move. Number 2, vetiver. Vetiver is earthy, masculine, and let's be honest, it just screams wealthy. If you're wondering what a billionaire smells like, chances are it's vetiver. The scent is woody, fresh, and just powerful. It's like walking through a high-end garden on a perfect day surrounded by the richest, most exclusive plants. This fragrance has that quiet confidence, The kind that makes you feel like you own the room even when you're trying not to. Number 3. Iris. Iris is like that sophisticated friend that you always want to be around but at the same time never quite understand. Powdery and refined, this one's a top note in some of the most luxurious perfumes around like Dior or Prada Infusion d'Iris. It's not a throw-on-and-go scent, it's for when you're feeling like you just stepped out of a museum or a high-class art gallery, elegant, classic, and just so refined. Number 4. Green and herbal. If you want something fresh but still elegant, go for green and herbal. Think Tom Ford Italian Cypress. It's fresh, vibrant, and just has that subtle elegance without trying too hard. It's the kind of scent that says, I'm sophisticated but not trying to prove anything. And number 5. Leather. Leather is classic. It smells like luxury cars and high-end luggage. Confident, powerful, and bold, leather has been a staple in men's fragrances for decades because it's timeless. When you wear it, you don't need to say a word, the scent itself says everything. Now moving on to number 4, the expensive versus cheap smell test. Alright, so how can you tell the difference between a cheap fragrance and a luxury one? It's all about how it develops. Spray a cheap cologne on and I bet you're going to notice that smells exactly the same after 5 minutes, 1 hour, or 4 hours. Yep, no changes, no complexity, just a flat scent that doesn't go anywhere. Luxury colognes, on the other hand, evolve. When you spray a high-end fragrance, you're going to notice layers. The top notes might hit first, something fresh and bright, but as the day goes on, the middle and base notes come through. Your scent should develop, warm up, and morph over time. It's like a story that unfolds with you. So how do you test this? Spray a fragrance and then give it time. Smell it after a few minutes, an hour, and then a few hours later. If it changes, you're on the right track. And if not? Well, probably not a luxury fragrance. Number 5. The 5 most expensive smelling colognes. Let's face it, Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, they're everywhere. They're good, but they're so overhyped and everyone wears them. So I'm going to tell you about 5 colognes that are going to make you stand out from the crowd and smell ultra luxurious. Number 1. Creed Bois du Portugal. This one is classic. It smells like old money. Rich wood and leather, it's masculine and timeless, perfect for when you want to show up to a meeting and have people thinking, okay, this guy means business. Number 2. Frederic Malle Musk Ravageur. If you want something sensual and a little mysterious, this one's for you. It's warm, it's spicy, and it's incredibly refined, just the right balance of depth and softness. Number 3. Roja de Enigma. This is luxury in a bottle. It's an ultra-rare, sophisticated fragrance with a beautiful mix of vetiver and rich spices. This one isn't for the faint of heart, it's for those who want to be noticed in the best way. Number 4. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. If you want to smell timeless and elegant, this is the one. It's deep, it's rich, and absolutely long-lasting. You'll get compliments, trust me. And number 5. Bortnikov Oud Monarch. Now this is rare. If you really want to flex with a cologne that no one else is wearing, Oud Monarch will have heads turning, a rare oud blend that is just next level. Number 6. The 3 mistakes that cheapen an expensive cologne. So now you've got a high-end cologne, great. Now don't mess it up with these common mistakes. Number 1. Spraying too much. The high-end fragrance doesn't need to be sprayed all over your body. Less is more, no one should be able to smell you from 10 feet away. Number 2. Wearing the wrong scent for the occasion. Wearing a rich, spicy oud cologne at the gym? Big mistake. Choose your fragrance based on the vibe, save the heavy stuff for evening events or formal occasions. And number 3. Ignoring how it reacts to your skin. Fragrances can smell different on your skin compared to a paper strip. Always test cologne on your skin before buying it. And finally, moving on to number 7, the power move, layering scents like the richest men. Want to level up your fragrance game? Let's talk about layering, the power move that the richest men use to create their signature scent. Here's how it works. Start your day with something fresh like a citrusy fragrance, clean, sharp, and energetic. In the evening, layer it with something deeper and woodsy, think sandalwood or cedar. It adds richness and depth. Apply unscented body lotion before your cologne, that helps your fragrance last all day. And for that unique twist, mix in a little oud or musk oil to your regular scent. Trust me, that is going to transform your fragrance into something next level. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to smelling 10 times more expensive with just a few clever fragrance tricks. Remember, it's not about splashing on whatever's trending. It's about choosing the right scents, layering them like a pro, and then standing in the power of subtle luxury. So what's going to be your approach? Let me know in the comments down below and I will be sure to respond to all of you. Like and subscribe if you love old money elegance and understated fashion. And if you don't subscribe, that means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. Catch you in the next one.